I want to talk about November 2015. Um, did you find out that he was murdered?
Yes.
Okay. And prior to his murder, you had conversations with him?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember when was the last time you had a conversation with him prior to his murder?
And Judge, you would object to your say.
Overruled.
I'd say it was approximately 2 weeks, somewhere like that, beforehand.
Okay. And did he mention something to you that alarmed you?
Yes, he did.
What did he say to you?
He said point blank that Kip Martin was going to kill him.
And he told you this how long before his murder?
It was approximately 2 weeks.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I mean, we were actually just, he was working on a house he was restoring when I saw him. It was at night. And I just, I was driving by there and he flagged me down and I stopped and talked to him a little bit. And we started out kind of talking about the house, but Cal, the last few months, I guess you would say, before he was murdered, you could tell he was fairly highly stressed. You could just tell a difference in his personality. And we were talking a little bit. We started out talking about the house, and he just told me flat out. He said, "Look," he says, "this guy's going to kill me." And Cal was a very sharp individual. Never thought that could really happen, to be honest with you. And, I knew he was extremely concerned, but I thought maybe he was overreacting until I got a phone call.
And when he said, "This guy is going to kill me," who was he talking about?
He was talking about Martin.
The defendant here today.
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Cross.
Mr. Durham, we haven't spoken before today, have we?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I had some investigators come to try and speak to you. Do you remember some investigators coming to talk to you?
Yeah, a few times.
Right. And do you remember you saying, "I won't talk to you"?
Yep.
In fact, you told them that you'd been instructed not to talk to us, right?
I didn't say I was instructed not to talk to him. I said I would not talk to him.
Because you didn't want to do anything that could possibly help us, right?
It's not that. I really didn't know what was going on, to be honest with you. I don't do this every day.
Sure. But you talked to the police, right?
Yeah, they called me the next morning trying to find Cal.
And you answered their questions.
I didn't really answer nothing. They asked me if I'd heard from him. I said no.
Your family, the Durham family, are family friends with, I think you told us that, the Phillips.
Yes.
You were friends with them before all this happened,
Yes.
for years.
Yep.
You still consider yourself a friend of the Phillips family, of Matt and Diana and people that you've seen since.
Always will be.
Okay. And your family has gone out of the way to help them since the murders occurred. Right.
In what way?
Well, haven't you kept an eye on the house?
To some degree.
And
I mean, not really. What do you consider keeping an eye on the house? I drive by and look at it like everybody else.
help clean it up?
We did directly after we helped move things out.
So you haven't been keeping an eye on the house?
I don't go there and look into it or nothing, no. I mean, I drive by it every day.
Your family has a set of keys, keep an eye on the house?
Yes. I did mow the grass once this spring, because it was a little tall, that was it.
You're also friends with Joan Harmon.
Objection, Your Honor.
Grounds.
Relevance.
Overruled.
Considered friends? What is considered friends? I know who she is. We don't hang out, never have. In my line of business, what I do, I know everybody in town.
So was that a no or a yes?
Well, I mean, what's considered a friend? I mean, we've never done anything together, we've never gone anywhere together, we've never done anything more than business, I guess, so. No, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how you consider that.
Isn't it true that you've taken a message from Joan about the murders to her son? Do you know her son?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Overruled.
I don't believe I know her son. Who is her son?
Her son is Justin Harmon.
Okay.
He worked down at the Dollar General. Do you remember going to see her son at the Dollar General?
No, not specifically.
You don't recall bringing him a message from Joan at the Dollar General?
No.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
All right, Ed Bull's still with us. Ed, this was the testimony we were talking about earlier, claiming the victim said he was scared for his life before the murder. How effective?
I think it's powerful, but I think that this witness is coming across very hostile for no apparent reason. It's one thing to not want to be in a trial. I mean, no one wakes up and says, hey, what I really want to do is spend my day at a courthouse and be directed and crossed. But there's a tone and a tenor to his testimony which really is rubbing me the wrong way, and it doesn't really need to come across. I'm not certain why he is being so hostile to the defense about some relatively innocent questions that I think he quite honestly would have been on and off the witness stand much sooner if he had just answered without any tone.
Yeah, he seemed to be offended by, or didn't know what the word friend meant all of a sudden when asked
Right.
about Joan Harmon. And, you know, we do see this with, you know, some witnesses think that it's their job to win or lose a case and act accordingly. Let's go back in.
You know where the Dollar General is in Pembroke?
Right next door to my shop.
Right.
Mhm.
When you, is that, well, you also have, or your family owns Cal Phillips' old shop, right?
Yes, they do now.
When you say my shop, is that the one you're talking about? Or you're talking different?
No,
Okay.
no, my business is next door to the Dollar General.
So you go in and out of the Dollar General all the time?
Yep,
It's literally walking distance.
it's right next door.
I think you told us you did not deliver a message to Joan's son at the Dollar General about the murders?
I don't even know what you're talking about. A message, I don't know.
So I'm just trying to make sure it's clear.
Your Honor, ask and answer.
No. His answer is no.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay. So if someone came in this courtroom and testified that you did deliver a message, that person would be lying.
yeah, I don't even know what message you're talking about, what you're referring to. I don't even know who her son is.
I heard you. you're testifying here today as a witness for the prosecution, right?
Yes.
Because you're hoping that Kit Martin's convicted.
No, because they asked me to be here.
Sustained.
I don't have any further questions.
Step up, counsel.
Ed, it appears to me, we cannot, of course, hear. Appears to me that the judge has brought the defense attorney up, taken him into the woodshed a bit.
It certainly appears so, but my response would be bias is always relevant, Judge, and cross I can be a slightly argumentative. So, but I think this is an example of the judge once again trying to reaffirm he's in charge of his own courtroom. And I agree with you. I think that was dressing down.
Okay, not sure if we got a shot of the seal there. Appears as though we're forging ahead. Oh, everybody's standing, so the jury must be leaving. All right, so let's assess this witness, Ed Bull. Overall, yeah, he was a bit combative, but he brought what the prosecution wanted, and that was this tale of a threat.
Absolutely. I mean, he did his job from a standpoint of that there was a threat made, and that the decedent, one of the murdered victims, was very concerned that if he ended up dead, it would be this defendant who killed him.
Yeah, and let's face it, that's powerful. People don't walk around saying, I think that this guy's gonna kill me and then end up dead.
You're exactly right, Ted. I mean, it's a great witness. If they're going to be ending on this witness right before lunch, it's a great way to send this jury out to, that's what you remember, is that this witness, or that one of the decedents, was concerned, and he was able to identify his killer, and that's who we're in this court prosecuting today.